Got a little something else I want you to listen to. I ran across last night. Like, it's ridiculous.
As to why there is no God, right? And believing in God is like someone back after the Civil War in America, where the slaves were set free, who still believed that black people should be slaves. I want you to.
That's fine. He says believing in God is useless. Believing in God is useless. When people say stuff like that, that lets me know they're useless. You understand? They're useless. They got all this brain. They see all this creative work going on this, and they have no idea how to connect themselves with it. They're useless. Because they like, faith with no works is nothing. They're useless. They couldn't create a system if their brain wouldn't allow them to. They so blocked and unfilled with their greatness that they couldn't see themselves. They wouldn't have the courage to try to build something like that. Like, find the courage, my people. Test your brains. Test God. But don't deny Him. Test them. Ask Him for a challenge. The day this all, well, it started really for me in 2011, but I remember the day I was going through, like, I know I'm a nice person. I know, but why is this thing not feeling how it's supposed to feel? He said, they lied to you. I heard a whisper clear as day. They're lying to you. I'm like, what? They're lying to me. What are they lying about? And boy, I'll be doggone. Come to find out what they're lying about. Everything. The way it works, the way it goes. And this is why I believe we have so much mental illness, depression, because people are confused. But don't worry, that's why I'm here. I'm going to help you learn about this alphabetical ordering code, and it should release you. It should mentally release you. Shouldn't be any more blockers. It's going to show you how the process works, how it steps down. First, it started with God. He's a feeling. Go and get you a video and look over the world. Just look how great and massive and beautiful this place is. That's a feeling. That's the greatness you're a part of. That's Him. He gave us words to use. You feel me? But some of these fools got down here and started misusing the words and messing up everything. So now that's why He's coming back around now, and He's going to give us this information in simplest form. It's not going to be hard. I'm not going to take this like neuroscience. Oh, this atom do this. It pretty much works like this. Think greater. Ask greater. Ask Him to show you. And when He starts showing you, make sure you're looking. You understand? It's a system going on. And it's like a wordplay system, because that's what we got, words. You got to look at. They tell you where your pros and your cons, but then they name a big government entity, the Congress system. Common sense. Why not the progress system? If we wanted progress, everybody know con means less than. This was done on purpose to keep us all under a lower frequency. And in the video, when I said it's like 3 levels, alpha, beta, and kappa. Don't worry about nothing else after that. Because let me tell you what the kappa level is. Those are the masses. That's if you go from A to Z, kappa from C to Z. That's how it goes. Beta, those are like the entertainers, the icons, and all that. But as we see now, that's falling down too. We're catching the lies. We're finding out these people have been redlining black people out. And y'all think God would really do something like that? Don't blame my daddy for that. Don't do that. Don't do it, because that really that ticks me off. And then you got the icons now. We looking like they were so good. Now we find out they doing blood sacrifices. All unnecessary stuff to make it. And poor people. But I got a long way to go. We do. We got a lot to work on. We got a lot to do. But one thing I know, we need to get this energy together so we can raise our vibrations, get my most brilliant minds together so we can move forward. I'm looking for people to join my Freedomist team. Come with me. We can study this alphabet code, whatever areas in it you think I'm missing a little bit in, you can come and elevate it with me. I'm not the type of person like, this is set. Because listen, baby, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm lazy. I like to see sometimes, like I told you. I should have been doing stuff like this. I've been holding myself back, but I know I got this code. He's been giving it to me. He's just like, well, when you gonna do your part? Because I've done my part. So now I'm up here and I'm talking to you guys and I'm doing my part. But yeah, y'all, we're not gonna sit here and blame God. We're not gonna blame God. That's not what we're gonna do. What we're gonna do is elevate our minds and see through the cons. That's what we're gonna do. And we're gonna keep elevating our pro minds until the con minds lessens. That's what time does. Time is on our side. You just gotta, my pro people, it's time for us to stand up. It's time for us to stand up. Christianity has had people locked and bound down for years, and it's done. The new religion, maybe the last religion, is gonna be called freedomist. And yes, it's a woman's-based religion because on the top end of this, women have been placed number 2 maliciously, and we're not number 2. Even the source told me that. He said, I never placed you number 2. But if you think and you live your life and you walk and you move like you're number 2, I'm going to give you number 2 kind of stuff. You understand that? So ever since I learned that, no, I'm not number 2 for nobody, for nothing. I'm the A. That's why I was born an A. The art, the A. I'm a Val. I'm an Alpha. My money might not match right now, but it's coming. That's no big problem. That's no big problem. It's coming. But the main thing is we need to, especially for my people in our culture, we need this. We need to get all of our energy. Please, if you got bad negative energy, keep it over there. Keep it over. But if you're just trying and you want to elevate, come on over here. Join us, Freedomists. Let's get this thing going. Let's get this energy rising. And let's stop playing their mental games anymore. Stop playing their mental games. And the change is coming. Like, I mean, it's nothing they could really... It's nothing nobody could really do about it. Let's see what this video is right here, what they're saying. Okay, this is another one, just showing why we need a new religion, babe.
They're telling you about this devil. Who is devil? You ever seen one? No, you can be a devil and you can be a God. Because you decide, you are the one who determines if I do wrong or I do right. You are the duality that decides. Not a person standing on your right shoulder or your left shoulder. That is all a bunch of bullshit. Excuse my French. But what I'm saying to you is, we have to come into ourselves. And these people, as long as they can keep you into this place where you depended on one person for your salvation, my brother, and they tell you that you commit this sin, you were born in sin and shaped in iniquity. Okay? But how come when a man have a baby with a woman that he's not married to, they committed a sin? That baby was born in sin. So how come when you're married to a woman, your baby is still born in sin? You never really think of any logic in that, right? It doesn't make any sense. Looking for...
Yeah, boy. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. Christianity is so open and exposed right now. The only next thing to do is start a new, better, progressive system. And that's one thing I want to touch too. You atheists, I have no problem with you atheists. But let me tell you something for you non-believers. Let me prove to you right now God real. Go out here, kill one of my people, hurt somebody, murder somebody, rape somebody, and see on my father show you he got a system already set up to hold your ass for life. That's how he works. He helps us create things to make this a better place. All we got to do is stop the people that's making this a bad place and stop putting all these pounds of weight on people's shoulders when it's really 4 or 5 few things that we should not be doing. Everything else should be learning experience to elevate a person's mental. It's not really that hard. It's really, Christianity it's a problem. It causes a lot of stress. It keeps people stuck. It keeps people down. I mean, but when you're trained and you're programmed and that's all you know from birth, I can understand the damage it would do after time and time and time. But if you get with Source and you really ask him for the truth and ask for the way out, he will let you out. But you gotta want to get out. You gotta want to get out. I wanted to get out. I knew something wasn't right. It just wasn't sitting right in me. But this information he gives me, it sits right. It makes me calm. It makes me calm.